Are we good? I see Nigel in the chat. Yes. Well, not all good. But close. Close enough. But where's the rest? This is the weirdest thing ever. Dropped frames. Why? Why? Does it sound like last week good, Nigel, or sound like last week bad? Well, good evening, guys. This is every single time there's something up. I don't know. Okay, let's tweak the audio first before we do anything else. Main camera, audio. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. I needed that. And let me... hope this solves the problem of the 2 seconds delay. Somewhat. I needed that. But well, before we're going to go into the sound, I got to do something first, and that is with this beef ribs. We'll solve everything, every little detail later, because if we don't put the beef ribs on right now, we're going to be in trouble later. I got these huge beef ribs. They're called in Dutch, they're called Jakobsladder, but they're basically giant cut of beef ribs. I'm gonna cut these up right in between these bones right here, because otherwise we're going to be here like for at least 5 hours or so. And what I want to do is I want to cut these up, and I'll talk you through the recipe and what we're going to make later on. But I want to cut these up real quick. I'm going to put these on our new grill. So beautiful beef ribs. Look at that. That's how you stack beef ribs. Look at that. There you go. Beautiful sight, right? Now, let's get some pepper and salt on these things. Season this just a little bit. Salt. These around. I'm glad you do, Nigel. I'm glad you do. Because worst case scenario, we're going to be here for more than 1 hour, which is fine by me. So now the top, I want to get some salt and pepper on that as well. I left the membrane on the bottom. You can take that off. You can also take off the fat from the top if you want to. Let's get some of that salt. There we go. And these are big fat cuts, so you might want to consider putting on a nice big dose of salt. There we go. Now I'm going to put them straight on the grill, and I'm going to put them over, well, a big distance over direct heat. And then I'm going to rotate them, roast them until they are fully cooked. But we gotta keep our eye on these. And we'll talk about this later. I seem to be like in a bit of a hurry, right? Well, I'm not, but these beef ribs, if I don't put them on right now, well, it's gonna be way too long. And I got so many other good things coming up. So, yeah. So, who's in here? Tim Lau's in here. Chimney Sweeper's in here. Moin Moin. Ino's in here. Add a little bit of power to the microphone, hope that helps with the audio. Yeah, relaxing for the weekend. Yeah, Caramello, so I hope this is better. I just tuned up the audio a little bit of the mic. So, if you guys can hear me, I'm now switched to.
If you guys can hear me, I'm now switched to the B-roll camera with the audio. That's better. Let me know. I used hey Rob, I used a model salt, which basically renders down really quick.
So hey Dustin. Well, thank you guys for being here. All of you guys flying Dutchmen's
thank you guys for being here. All of you guys flying Dutchmen's here.
Jack LaMotte's here. Awesome.
And Jack LaMotte's here. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it sounds better.
This live stream.
These things are starting to mess with my head. This live stream.
There's a bad echo. How about that? Echo solved?
There's a bad echo. How about that? Echo solved?
I hope the echo solved. Let's talk about this grill.
I hope the echo's solved. Let's talk about this grill real quick.
Because this is a charcoal grill. It looks like a.
Because this is a charcoal grill. It looks like a
gas grill. But actually
it looks like like a gas grill, but actually it's not. It's a charcoal grill.
A charcoal grill.
And at first I thought, who builds a charcoal grill that looks like a gas grill?
Now I'm working with it.
And
it's freaking epic. It's absolutely
now I'm
fantastic.
working with it.
You got so much flexibility.
Epic. It's absolutely fantastic. You got so much flexibility.
Thank you very much, Pot of Jam. Pot of Jam. That's very Dutch say. Audio. I know, Dustin, but every single freaking time. I hope this is fixed the problem. That did it. Is that it? Yeah? Did we get it? So back to what this is all about, except for that freaking live stream things that are going on. We're gonna be roasting these beef ribs. I let them dripping into the fire. Let me get you guys a close-up on that. That's what's important. That's what you guys want to see. Dripping beef fat. Oh yeah. Nice big cuts of beef ribs. Oh yeah. There we go. Looking good, right? Oh yeah. Beef ribs, fat rendering down. And what I like to do As I like to move this grill grate around, and then I'm going to take a chunk out of the little. Ouch! 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 Ooh! Hot! 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 And it's going to slowly die down. I'm not going to put it underneath the beef ribs. I'm going to let that give off a little bit of smoke. Close that door. That's way too hot. You can already see it's picking up a little bit of smoke in the back, maybe. You guys can see that? I don't know. Move this thing out of the way. I don't know if you can see, but there's definitely smoke coming out here. Look at that. That looks so good. Look at that. Is that freaking awesome or what? Man, I wish you guys were here right now. Alright. So basically we're roasting these beef ribs with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, and we're going to make an Indonesian recipe. And I know all the Indonesian guys, they're sleeping right now, so but I got a request, and let me check out what the recipe was. I thought it was such a great idea. I had to Google it because I didn't know the recipe. It's called Konro Bakar. Konro Bakar. And basically it's grilled beef ribs, but then with peanut sauce. That sounds good, right? So that's what we're going to be making. And now we're probably not going to be making these ribs super tender, because that will require like low and slow, and that's the way they do it over there. They grill it until it's completely soft, and I would love to do that in a live stream, but that's more for like a Monday live stream. Hey, by the way, I was adding. Good morning, Cooking with CJ. Thanks, Dustin. I'm loving this new grill. I'm completely amazed. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see the guys? Do you see this handle? So I'm this handle. I'm just lowering the charcoal like that instantly. And look at the amount of charcoal surface that I've got. That's all charcoal. And here, a little lid to add charcoal, or to add some wood chips or whatever you want to. Maybe move some stuff around if you want to. And actually, at some point, I was like trying to get a grill grate out to move charcoal around. I was like, dude, look at that. This thing is freaking amazing. And it has like a slide here to control the temperature, but it's best to control the temperature with the actual charcoal itself, the amount that you put in there. Look at that, guys, look at that. It's looking good. Now, I cooked beef ribs 3 times this week, and I still haven't had enough. That's saying something. Zeker, Thomas. Ja. Dank je, Delroy. So Delroy is saying, I'm waiting for a spit roast pig. Well, actually, I was talking to Morrison about this. I said, well, this thing could be perfect for a spit roast pig, because yesterday we spit roasted goose in here, and one of those small piglets, it would actually fit in here. That would be freaking awesome, right? I think we can do it, so why not do it? Do it if you can. Let me close the lid and let the ribs come up to temperature, and we get a chance to chat. Thank you, Hugo. Beef ribs. That's right, beef ribs, 3rd time this week. So I'm glad you're all in. You're all here, because Without you, no live stream. Get the pig. We'll do, definitely we'll be doing that roasted pig now. Now we got to, right? So we got a sauce to go with this, and for a sauce we're going to need some ingredients that we're going to be cooking first, and then we can actually build up the sauce. So I had a little pan here somewhere. Yeah, it's colder now. That's one element, and I saved some beef fat that we rendered down from our beef ribs, and I'm just gonna let this come up to temperature and become soft again, so we can actually use it for cooking. We set it in there, and then we'll take it out, start using it to cook with. So because you guys always ask me, hey, what can you show us what you do with that rendered out fat, with pork fat, beef fat, and this is what I do with that render out. I just, if for instance I use aluminum foil, or now I'm using that butcher paper, when you catch the dripping and there's a lot of fat, the rendered down fat, and there's all these great fragrances in there with the smoke and with the spices that you put on, the salt and pepper that you put on. The fat just tastes so much better than just fat. It's like beef bacon that you're basically created, beef bacon fat, and if you throw that away, it's just a waste. So this is a way to reuse that. Thanks. A little delay again. No. Awesome, Camilla. You gonna make beef ribs or? Yeah, there's a little bit of music in the background. You guys must hear the music, right? We can up the music if you want to. The one thing, one day, I promise you, some of this gear is going through the window, in the garden, I don't know, somewhere, not on the barbecue. I'm gonna dump it somewhere, I'm gonna drive over it with a big forklift or something. So every time it's not in sync, I don't know what it is. There we go. Thank you, Despota. Oh, look at these beef ribs. We're already getting a little bit of drawback from the bone. Do you guys see that? Starting to look good. Roasted beef ribs. Nice, sink was fixed. Good. Good, and you guys can see that the fat is starting to melt, which is a good thing too. Hey, hey, Charlo de Ram, thank you for subscribing, brother. Hey, Peter Vogeltman. So we're cooking beef ribs. Look at these. Let me flip these around. Actually roasting them. Wee. Is that looking good or what? Crazy stuff. Let me get this hot fat Take a close look, guys. Closing down the show. There we go. Now we got this pan. I'm gonna put some of that beef fat in there. There we go. Alright, we can do a little more. And the smell of this beef fat, this is the beef fat that I smoked. And we actually smoked beef ribs because we did a test between Wagyu, grain fat and Angus. And I put salt and pepper on there, smoked it, and all the drippings we caught and we saved it, and this stuff smells like smoked beef fat. We're going to put it on the grill, and in goes 1 red pepper. We're going to take a garlic clove, we're going to put that in there as well. Maybe we can do 2. I think we can do 2, right? We can do 2. Thanks, I know. Thanks for helping me out, brother. Much appreciated. There we go. Look at that. That's a beautiful thing, right? So there's actually another grate that comes with it, so you actually have a closed grill grate, so there's not a hole in there or here. But this way, if I leave one out, you see, I can move it around. So now the drippings from the beef ribs actually go into the pan where we are roasting our ingredients. This is the stuff that dreams are made of. Look at that. That looks good, right? Nice. Don't you freestyle rice barbecue? Well done, son. But we gotta get a little bit more fuel on there, and in this case fuel for me means I want to get a chunk of wood going and then put it in there, give it a little bit of smoke, a little bit of heat. And that's the cool thing, you just don't just put charcoal in here, but you also put wood in here. So that's kind of like smoking, roasting at the same time, everything coming together. And this is a really exciting barbecue. Hey Uriel, what's up, brother? What is up? Thanks, Luke. Hey, Barbecue King is here. What up, brother? Awesome, Over, you will love this fajitas. The last one that I made with the salsa, oh brother, these were really, really good. The salsa was freaking amazing. Ooh wee, that's hot. Look at that, that's fuel right there. Goes straight in. Look at the smoke that it produces. You see that? Now close the lid, capture the smoke, let the garlic and the pepper keep on roasting. I want to add one more thing to that. Doing these live streams is like freaking awesome. As long as the technique works with me instead of against me. Let's prep the next block. There we go. And we'll get some shallots in there as well. Look at that. There we go. Hey, Saprijk from Greece. squirt of W40. What are you saying, brother? W40 up my my laptop and my gear. So shallot going in with the pan. Look at that little fire going underneath. So these are going to be fire roasted beef ribs. And this fire is a little bit too big for under the ribs. We're going to go a little slower, so I'm just moving that. There we go. You guys can see that, right? So I moved it from the back where the ribs are to the front. So we go a little slower on these ribs. Move them to the side. Look at that. Fantastic. Fry this up. Nice, nice, nice. Close that lid. Well, the live streams are stressful. Sometimes they're stressful. It depends on how, you know, today I had a busy day and had some private stuff to take care of. And I wanted to start like an hour and a half in advance for... That's not good. See, that's what happens during a live stream. You don't know what happens, but I think I do. Yeah. Look, the pepper popped. Look at that. So basically all the grease, all the pepper just popped, it blew up, and the fat popped out, and it's like, we got a little bit of a grease explosion. You gotta check on these that we don't burn our shallots. These can go a little further. Well, live streams are like stressful if you had a stressful day, but in the end it's relaxing as well, you know, and it's a big kick because you get to share. Basically, you get to do like a live stream workshop, like what I would normally do for a workshop or something like that, and I get to do it with you guys and getting your comments in, and everybody can be there. So it's kind of at the same time the greatest thing to do. It's like the most fun. It's better than making a video because you're making a video, but the audience is right there. And so to me, that makes it even better than video, because this is kind of the whole purpose why I'm making videos, is to share it with people, and the people that you want to share it with are actually there. Then, you know, you reach your ultimate goal. Oh, look at that! Look at the color. This stuff is crazy. Now, we want to see if we're making any progress here. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Put your glove on, Pitmaster X. Yes, sir. 40 degrees Celsius. 38. 42. 50. You get the point.